Hello everyone, welcome back to the Grim Dawn walkthrough. It is I, your host, Professor Reha. Now, let me see. We have Balior. I have accidentally... There we go. I was pressing the wrong keys. So, Balior, yes. We can... This is a fairly quick trip. Which cellar is this, though? There's 2 or 3 cellars this could be, but I can't remember which one it is. But this is a good opportunity for some delicious and delightful experience. So we will just go right on ahead and deal with this, killing any enemies that happen to be within line of sight just for the potential loots, but mostly for the experience, even though we don't get that much, because we may have to come back here for a future bounty. So we deal with it now. Why are you guys everywhere? Leave me alone. There we go. Look at that. That wasn't so bad. That's a problem, though. Okay, there's a huge mob coming here. Alright. You'll get drained. You are hyper-aggressive. Wow. What is with the charging poison zombies? Excuse me? And they regenerate. This guy is clearly the source of the hyper-fast zombies. But can we not? Thank you. I almost am out of health potions, which is somewhat problematic. Okay, come on. Your stupid hellhounds are really blocking my shots and bothering me unto no end. Yeah. Can we just get out of my face, please? Thank you. I think here we got it. Yep, there we go. Okay, that was a bit of a pain in the neck, but we did it. Eventually. We have to get rid of the other one. Pretty sure there's a second one. Yeah, with this little horde of dweebs right there. So many. Why are there so many zombies right here? I mean, half of them are from him, but the other half are just there. For absolutely no good reason. Alright. Come on. There we go. Well, we need to be ready yesterday. I'm now officially out of health potions. We probably should go back and buy some. But first I want to take out this Aether Crystal. There we go. Oh, I thought that was a soldier. Whoops. Uh-oh. There we go. Well, that was... that was an event. Alright, we're just gonna run back and buy some health potions really quick. We really need them. We already know these are useless to us, and we just need some potions. I'm sorry, tonics of mending. Now we could equip the sharpshooter's set, but we really don't. Hold on. Maybe we do. Maybe we equip that. We need to do a test. Let's find out. Now I have most of the set lying around. Don't I have the torso part lying around? Somebody's got it. I don't know if it's specifically this character. But it's lying around in one of my character's inventories. question is, do we actually need the sharpshooters set? Explosive strike. Fire strike. Explosive strike. That's 1,000 damage increase, though. Granted, we could put silver core bolts on the sharpshooter's rifle. Would it matter? Part of that has to do with the silver bolt's incredible attack speed and greater percentage increase to piercing damage. We'll put on some of these. I don't necessarily... I mean, we don't have the full set, and I don't really care that we don't have the full set. It's Fire Strike, right? Explosive Strike, and this is Fire Strike. Yeah. That's fine. We'll leave these on for now. We don't need the Sharpshooter's Bolt Rifle. I don't intend on maintaining either of the weapons I'm currently holding, so that's basically, you know, cut and dried the problem here. I believe this has elemental resistance. Okay, that's fine. This had vitality and bleeding, which we kind of needed the bleeding. We kind of need the elemental. Not quite as much, but it's sort of fine. Reduced stun duration, which we do need. This had Aether and Chaos. That has Vitality and Aether. Alright, I mean, it's still not that big of a deal right now. It's fine. And we'll just rift back and look for Balior. I think he's in the same cellar that the Apprentice is in. Or, no, he might spawn between one of the two. I can't quite remember. Well, there's only one way to find out. Pop in this cellar really quick, see if he's in here. Oh, this is one of the cellars he can appear in. I just don't know if he is in this one. Forgot I had to re-put this on because I took off the silver bolt for a second there. Good. Free flashbang. I don't think Balior is here. He usually will spawn around this area if he's going to be in this cellar. So the fact that he isn't here is a strong indication he's nowhere in this cellar at all. But we might as well finish out the cellar because there is a totem over there. We're going to put down a rift right over here, actually, just in case the totem goes south. Great, thanks. Alright. As you can see, flashbang is incredibly life-saving. Hey, flashbang. Alright, let's check these bodies and stuff really quick. Nice. Okay, Ethereal Missive is pretty sweet. These boots, not bad, not bad. I'm not a high enough level for them, but, you know, they're not bad. That's pretty sweet. No, we'll save that up. Aether Warped, huh? Alright. Take out some of the smaller guys first here. The problem with fighting in this cellar, as you can see, is the relatively small amount of space with which you can do anything. And the fact that there's 3 of those giant guys who can just run up on you and ram you with really not much option to dodge in the basement, it's a bad combo. That's not a happy moment. That's bad mojo. Alright, so we're gonna go pick up our grave. We have a problem right away. Can we not do... Okay. And see, they're not going back to the totem, and I don't know why they're not going back to the totem, but they're not obeying the rules. It's most unpleasant. We just don't have anywhere to go if they're gonna just camp out there. We just kind of have to desperately survive as long as we can, hoping to take some of them with us. Alright, how many of you are gonna just come at me right away? Okay, we have you, which is its own... Okay, we have all of you. Just, yeah. See, the fact they just run in there and ram me, that's not good. We don't have the armor for that. This is partially just our equipment. We're going to lose a lot of experience here, but we really can't do anything about that. At this point, I'm more concerned about equipment anyways. The experience does hurt, but... I mean, what are we going to do about it? Just the fact that they can just run up on you and ram you like that. That is the problem. That it's basically undodgeable in that cellar, and we just got to keep on damaging them until eventually they die, and then we stop getting rammed. That's basically what it comes down to. Unfortunately, I don't even have time to grab my previous grave because they just are right here, right away, in my face. Thank you. Okay, 1 down, and then the rest are going to kill me, absolutely. Yeah. And there's just nothing I can do about that. At least I was able to pick up my grave and kill one of them that time, so that's some progress anyways. So that's helpful. And everyone's just right on top of here, okay. Okay, so it's you. No, we didn't need you. Okay, another one down. 1 left, and then I think that's most of the problem enemies gone. Let's see. Yeah. They're all right there on top of that rift, too. We might have to abandon the rift. Yeah, I think we'll go through the cellar door again. That's our best shot at this point. They're all right there. There's just right on top of me. It's just not going to happen. We'll reset the rift right outside the cellar door. Maybe that'll help. Not sure. We definitely can't go back through that rift. Not anymore. There we go. Okay. I just had to confront him melee. Since he was alone, if all 3 of them were still going to kill me, but at least if it was a single guy alone with not much reinforcements, I could at least take him on. Give me that grave. Okay, yep, we got you. I'm pretty sure you're summoning some of these guys. Yeah, get your own weak flesh. There we go. Okay, yeah, you were summoning those guys. I don't know if you're a summoner or not, but we're about to find out. Oh. It's absolute nightmare spawn. That was a terrible totem. Lost a ton of experience for that. We're not even done yet. Oh, man, more of you idiots? Yeah, see, that's just gonna be a problem here. Alright, can we get some of them separate, though? Probably not, because they all came at the same time. We're just gonna have to sacrifice all of our experience in the hopes of getting something really good out of the totem. Not likely, but we gotta take the risk. Very unfortunate, though. It's a lot of experience we'll have lost in total for this. At least we can't go down a level, so once we hit the end of the level, that's about it. Alright. Gonna start trying to play Ring Around the Rosie. I'm not sure how successful this will be. They hit less hard than the other guys for whatever reason. Don't much care why. Okay. Good. They're a little less aggressive with their ramming attacks, which is nice to see. Alright. Come on through the door. There you go. Okay, good. We actually cleared out most of those bozos without too much trouble the second time around. There's still 3 of you left. Okay, cool. We'll try the same thing. No, I don't know why I bothered using that there. Nope, don't get stuck. Get out of it. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, if that large one hadn't blocked me off, I would have been able to make it. Ah, curses. I should be able to finish them off this next round, though. If this was hardcore, I never would have started that totem in that cellar. Definitely not. Cellars are terrible. It's only because I can afford to die. And even then, I lost pretty much all of this experience I'd saved up between these 2 levels. Which, like I said, is really unfortunate, but... Come on. Okay. You're gonna be problematic about this. There we go. We lost about, I would say, 2/3 the experience we had. Okay, that's interesting. The Empowered Mark of Anguished Lies. Now, do we want to equip this? That is the question here. Do we want to equip this in the long run would be the better question here. This is basically running on the interesting idea of acid and also one's chosen. So what? We would be theoretically 1 elemental damage. How would they expect that to work? I mean, I have some ideas, but I don't really see this fitting in with my overall goals here, so we're going to just pass up on that one. It is interesting, we'll keep it in mind, but it's not necessarily something we're going to need or want equipped. But it's a fun idea. With the right equipment, that might be extremely useful. I know there are items out there that change fire to poison. There's quite a few of them, actually. So if I were to come across some of those, that might conceptually be interesting, but, I mean, that really depends on if we get those and if we want to go in that direction. That's not where I wanted to originally take the setup for reference. So I'm leaning away from that, but it is something we can keep in mind. Elemental resistance. Yeah, I see where they're going with this, because theoretically speaking, what we're talking about here is we have physical and bleeding resistance. Now, Demolitionist doesn't do bleeding, but the physical resistance, that's Granado right there. We could convert Canister Bomb into... maybe not. We could, though. We could still do that. Then we would keep the Eye of Dreeg, we would theoretically be going into Bloody Pox, going all the way to Black Death. Ideally, we would be going into Blood of Dreeg, so it is kind of leaning more towards the melee side of things. It's just overall not something that I want for this build. If I were to build into that, I would want to switch to melee, which we're obviously not going to be doing. I don't want to be doing that. I wanted the 2-handed ranged. So we will not be doing that, but that is roughly where that would be going. So that's really good for like a melee retail build. Okay, so flashbang activates at the point of the attack, not at the point. Interesting. That's actually a conceptually useful version of flashbang. Okay. Interesting. That might actually be worth experimenting with. I did not know this. So I have to go check the other cellar. Boom. That's fairly effective. I kind of figured there'd be people coming in from there. And take care of that really quick with some nice, well-placed flame waves. It's fine. And on we go. Okay, good. We can take the shortcut. So Ballier is probably going to be in the other cellar then. Hello. A lot of weak sauce out here. There's your tougher guys. I wasn't hitting it with anything else, apparently. So the interesting thing about the flashbang attached to the belt is that it activates at the point of the attack. At the point of, on the target of who hit me, which is fairly interesting. Now, my problem with flashbang has always been that it is primarily targeting the enemies that really need it the least, which are those enemies that, broadly speaking, are melee and are less likely to fumble. But ranged enemies really have a hard time. What do you mean there's a totem over there? You're kidding, right? 2 totems? Okay, we'll see if we can take this one on. I have this spare, everything, really. Yeah, we'll just run back, because I know where it is. So, the fact that the flashbang from the belt is triggering at the point of the enemy who attacked you from, that makes it potentially more useful. Not quite guaranteed enough where I would maybe want to go out of my way for it, but at least more useful than the standard form of flashbang tends to be. Is there any other bugs around here? No? We're good? That's fantastic. Let me immediately get stuck on some enemies, that's fine. We actually have the space to maneuver around a lot of this, though. Except for Speedy Gonzales right there, excuse me. Need to take out the fast guy really quick. Flame Wave. Get Flame Wave, fool. He's gonna go pretty soon. There we go. See, look how much different this goes with space. Granted, we don't have quite as many charging lunatics, but even then I would have the space to, maybe not necessarily dodge them, but to at least be able to be more consistent, maybe avoiding some, here's some of them right now. So we have the space to actually, to some extent, walk away here. Actually dodge some of them. I got caught. They cut me off. We actually were able to dodge, you could see, a couple of the charges, so we stood a better chance of surviving overall. They cut me off because of just sheer numbers, which is fine. It happens. But it's really the difference between the horrendous... Wait, was my rift outside? Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, this is a lot closer. So that's the difference there. You can see the difference. You can taste the feels. Hello. Can we get somebody by themselves, please? Anyone, paying... Okay, I guess I'll take you. 3 on. The random zombie soldier here. Okay. Oh man, I'm missing half my stuff. There we go. There we go. Boom! Nice. Okay, that's 2 down. Oh, I forgot about the tentacles. Forgot about those. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Of course, my 8th resistance is low enough where they just absolutely slapped me. A 25% resistance is not good enough to survive an of the first initial volley of those idiots. Oh, I forgot all about that. That was me being an idiot. I deserved that one. That's funny. There we go. Yeah. A whole bunch of stuff we really don't need. More experience loss, but it's not quite as extreme. Alright, good. Who else is left? We have you. Okay, you're gonna die to the poison, which is fine. Oh, the tentacles again. I saw them there, I just thought I could dodge them. I was wrong. No, you can't do that. We don't do that here. Alright, so we should be able to take care of the tentacles by themselves because they're a little bit farther out from the Aether Warped Colossi. What is my armor class, by the way? Oh, 788. Yeah, that's really bad. Okay, good. How many of these posers are coming over here? 2. Oh, nope, the whole group. And I got stuck. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I misclicked. That's my fault. That was a mistake. Precision clicking escaped me. Okay. Hopefully we get something good out of this, because once again, we're really not making any progress in terms of experience, but we have the bounties that we can always fall back on. And Shattered Realm as well. I need to pick up my grave first, actually. There we go. And wanna... Okay, there's a guy. Can we separate you out by yourself? That'd be... There we go, yes. Look how delightful that was. That isn't quite... Okay, he did die right afterwards. Good. Okay, good. Wow, alright. Temporal Tempest. I think that's the second time I've gotten that. No, it's not. Okay. That's nothing I need. Nothing I need. Oh my goodness, a lot of this is trash. That was not worth it. Ah, well. Hello. There we go. And great. Ha! That was not worth it. No. Oh well. Always in pursuit of that delicious loot. Well, maybe we can get the experience we need later. My goodness. Alright, in we go over here. Climb up the stairs, go into the cellar, and theoretically find the Zombie of our dreams. Good. Excellent. Okay, that worked out quite nicely. Boom. Alright, good. Down we go. Case this cellar. There we go. That was a bit close. That was very close. Let me see here. Oh, hello. There we go. Problem solved. Hello. There you are, Belior. You've got too many friends with you, but we can take care of that problem. I want you all to me. I'm greedy like that. Don't you dare run at me. It upsets me. We don't do that here. There we go. Alright, we might as well clean up the rest of this cellar, kind of partially to recapture some of the lost experience that we lost. And also to see what else we can do in terms of this secret here and potentially other loots. Hey, you get out of my way. I'm trying to shoot the other guy. You can get shot later, but come on. Alright. What else do we have in here? Nothing up that way. There's probably some enemies over here. Yeah, nice. Interrupt them. Interesting cage match. Alright, cool. Well, it was a long struggle and we lost some experience, but we'll get that back with the bounty. We got some reputation from it too, so, you know, not everything is terrible. By the way, what level would we ideally want to be to equip some of the next level of stuff? 70. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. We're not in any huge, massive rush to, Boris the Butcher. Yeah, I know where that is. We'll make an attempt, see what happens. Probably not going to go very well, though. Boris is not a fun fight. This is not going to be... Unless we can... maybe. If we can play an elaborate game of Ring Around the Rosie with him, maybe this will work out. There's a hero up there. I can see his purple feet from here. Okay, this is going to be bad. The fact that you hit me with that from that distance, guy, not sure how you managed that, but okay. Hold on. You get out of here. Slappy. You too. You guys can walk into that and die. Thank you. Nope. But now you're mine. Haha. Did I ever keep those other shoes? Yes, okay. Not bad. Alright, let's see what else. What other trouble we can stir up. Just slap the... There we go. Stiff pants. Almost as good as a stiff drink. So we're going to want to clear out the area around where Boris is first. Okay, you got a lot of dudes right here. Oh, whoops. Oh, there's only 2 of you. That's fine then. Whew. Okay. You go. Good. Excellent. And we're just going to wander up here. Oh no, I am despised by Cronley's gang. Yeah, talk to someone who cares. Okay. We'll just say no to that. And okay. Pierce resistance is never underrated. Alright, the problem is that the other lunatic in there with the 50 billion stun jacks is also in there, which is not that unusual. I was really hoping I'd luck out and he wouldn't be in there, but nah, I'm not that lucky. So this should be interesting. How we're exactly going to draw out Boris by himself is a fairly sketchy prospect. I'm not sure I can, but I'm going to make a game attempt at it. See how this goes. Well, first I have to pick up my grave, obviously, because I just got firing squad again. Firing squatted again? We're going to make that a term. Executed at dawn. Just like all the other criminals. Alright, so either we can get, see, this absolute maniac. Can we get one of you two out? Probably. Hold on. If I shoot this, he doesn't care. Sweet! Okay, let's see if we can draw out one of these guys by themselves. Yo. You there with the big stick. There you go. Okay, so you're by yourself now. That's something. Okay, you're not the hideous one. You're just the slightly annoying one. Which isn't as bad. Not a bad shot. Alright. So far, so good. Took me way too long to cast for some reason. Come on. Okay, good. Excellent.
That skill's not ready.
Come on, there you go. Oops. Oh no, our Constitution got us. Come on.
That skill's not ready.
Come on, there you go. Your stupid Wendigo totem. I have to be a bit more aggressive about how I attack you. Keep it moving, son. There you go.
Can't do that yet.
The fact that this slows me down is highly annoying.
That skill's
Yeah,
not
like I said, he's just highly annoying. And it just keeps on healing him, because despite the fact that it has a health bar, by the way, you can't actually destroy those,
Can't do that yet.
which is kind of idiotic. And there it is again. At least it didn't heal him this time. Yeah, we're gonna take a second. Never mind. Put down your stupid totem. There it is. Okay, we've got him away from his totem, which is insanely important. Okay, good. You're gonna throw your totem down pretty soon. Come on. There it is. Just healed him, unfortunately. But we're making progress. Okay, there goes his totem. Just gonna run for it. Come on. Throw it down. That would be a good time because I'm almost fast. Go, go, throw it down. You idiot. Throw your stupid totem. There it is. Ha. Alright. Finally. I think we can kill him pretty soon. Phew. Okay, he didn't get healed by it. Nope. Keep running.
That skill's not ready.
Nope. Oh. So close. So he's pretty low at this point, so that's fairly good. Oh boy. I knew this was going to be a problem. I'm just glad it wasn't Stunjack Boy. That would have been an absolute nightmare. I mean, he's bad enough. Can we separate him without getting Boris, though? That's going to be the other interesting question. We should put that there. Let's go get our grave first. The reason why these guys are such nightmares is because... Oh, okay, you're actually right here, so that's kind of fine. And it heals. Nice. We're back where we started halfway through. Okay, cool. Oh, man. Just a pain in the neck, that's all it is. Nope. Come on. Okay, good. There's that. There's that.
Can't do that yet.
Good. Nice. Okay, good. Throw your totem down. Come on. There it is. down? Come on. There it is. It wasn't quite as accurate a shot as I would hope for. There it is. Good. Okay, break that. Good. Nice shot. Ooh, okay, we got him. Nice. Okay, I didn't expect this. Is this worth it? Not really. I mean, that's... Nah, not really. That's not what we really need. Okay, so now we need to see if we can take on Boris. Maybe we can't, I don't know. It depends on what his damage output looks like. Okay. I mean, as long as we keep running in one direction, we're fine. Ooh. He does not heal himself, though, so this is a matter of attrition, really. Okay. Good. Ooh, nice. Yep, we win. Ugh. Okay, so we finally did that. That was good. Okay, so we're back to about the same amount of experience we started this episode with. Yay! So, how much do we have left on... Okay. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I know where that is. Okay. So this episode we're just going to do bounties just because I wanted to show you kind of the struggle that can happen in Ultimate with these. I never actually explained this earlier, which was kind of silly of me, but yeah, I just wanted to at least have an episode where we do bounties. After this episode, we're going to go back onto the kind of the main quest line here, because we do, like I said at the end of the last episode, we do get a certain amount of Devil's Crossing reputation from certain quests, obviously when we kill Darius Cronley, when we get to Homestead, and when we get to Honored with Homestead, which we already are. So, I'll be continuing on at that point. I just knew that at this particular junction, the amount of reputation gains I get from getting to Honor with Homestead wasn't going to provide me with all of the gains here, and depending on how long it takes to kill Nicholas Balthazar, I may end the episode here with 3 bounties just as an example, which is at least a good enough sample size in my personal opinion. You can see kind of where the Devil's Crossing bounties can take you. I already mentioned that Boris usually hangs out in the boss room with Cronley, which is exactly what you don't usually want if you have terrible Aether resistance. Phew. Now, also keep in mind a couple of other things. As I've mentioned previously, Devil's Crossing is somewhat more difficult than a lot of other factions to actually increase the reputation of, because the only real enemies that you can get Devil's Crossing reputation from is Cronley's gang, which only inhabit a small area of total game. So that it is somewhat of a more difficult prospect. This is theoretically balanced out by the fact that Devil's Crossing has the most reputation providing quests, theoretically, but I've never found that to necessarily completely balance it out. I mean, yes, there is a balancing element to that, but it is usually not enough. So, you know, that's generally been my issue with that whole idea, but I understand why they would think that. Whereas a lot of other factions gain reputation bonuses from a large diversity of enemy types, or at least enemy types that are more commonly found across the board, or at least spawn out of totems, which Cronley's gang, I've never seen a Cronley's gang totem. If you have, please show me. I'd be curious to know. I want to see that. Fortunately, my stun resistance is high enough where that's not necessarily an instant kiss of death, his shockwave there. Nice dodge. Okay. Because he can't even really catch up to me unless I'm very close to him already by that point. He's going to shockwave soon. No, he's not. There he goes. Close. Okay. That was nicely timed. There he goes. Perfect. Problem solved. Alright, good. I want to double check and make sure there's nothing up here that we could grab or anything like that. I may go on ahead and finish out exploring the whole area just because. Yeah, why not? There's not much left here. There's a couple of bees. Maybe one of them's a hero, maybe none of them are. I don't know. Feeling Cute might be a hero later. Mwahaha. Good. Pick up the food ration. There we go. So, that... I mean, the one in the cellar where I was looking for Balior, that was bad. The Balior quest did not turn out well for me. Or the Balior bounty. That was trash. The rest of these turned out relatively okay. I broke even experience points wise on the the Boris the Brawler or whatever his name is. Kind of broke even on that one, so I'm fine with that. And the one with Nicholas there turned out quite well, actually. No. That's the Reanimator one. We don't care right now. Now, look at how much reputation we got from just 3 of these. You can see the... Now, also keep in mind that obviously we have the writ, but it is a substantial amount of reputation that has gone into this. Now, clearly, there's still plenty left to get with, you know, killing Cronley and getting to Homestead, but overall, it's pretty profitable. So, next episode, we're going to kill Cronley and probably get through the Arkovian Undercity, and then the episode after that, probably do the Dermapteran Queen. Just take care of that really quick, and whatever other quests are associated with that, because we are going to be able to pretty quickly blast through... before we do that, hold on. First off, still a lot of this stuff. We're going to keep these boots here because they're actually really good boots. But the rest of the stuff we already know is not good enough to keep. So we're just going to go ahead and dump all this. First off, so we're going to get rid of all this. That's a crafting material. You can all be stored over here until I can actually put you in my storage area. Brawler's Distinction. You know, I don't think I have one of those to replace the one I lost, so we'll keep that. Some replacement dynamite is always appreciated. If only my mouse would let me put it down. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Okay, so we're going to store some stuff here. And then we're going to go buy our writ from the rovers, because I just realized that we are at the point where we can do that. So we can put this in here. And I think I have, no, we need to actually put this and this in among these, because these are technically things for my combo. And put that away, put that away. This and that, these. Okay, so we're going to go peruse the rovers. We're going to buy the writ because we're nice and wealthy thanks to the bounties. So that's always a relief. Just gonna go visit them really quick. See what we can buy. Make sure we have all the recipes. Do we have all these recipes? Just to double check. Yes. Okay, what about here? Yes. Okay, so we buy this first. Any of these rings that I could possibly use, even though they are a little underleveled? No. Any of these that we could possibly want to use? Vitality and Chaos and Health. Not a bad idea. Acid and Poison damage and defensive ability. Also not bad. Vitality damage. We don't need two-handed. We don't need HP. Alright, so what we're going to do is... Should probably wait, though. No, we can actually manually remove the augments. It's fine. They're not that expensive. Do that, and... these. Since extra health will help. No, put that back on. No, swine mouse. Alright. Nice. So, overall, this should be fairly interesting. Okay, so we should be hitting even harder with that. We need to activate this, obviously. And getting to this point should be pretty easy. Is this worth... No, that's terrible. Is any of this worth? The gloves, maybe. If we don't find better gloves by then. Shoes, maybe. Pierce bleeding resistance would be pretty good. Although then again, we're comparing them to the wrong shoes. We'll probably also find better shoes by that time as well. Anyways, so we've at least attached some augments here that we desperately needed. So that's fairly nice. So with that being said, next episode we will return back to the main campaign. This was the bounty episode to show you the kind of wild and woolly things that can happen. Balior was an example of a bounty gone horrifically wrong. The Boris one was okay. That went slightly worse than I was hoping, but it went better than I was expecting, if that makes sense. And Nicholas Balthazar went perfectly. I'm surprised that went as well as it did. So there you have bounties. We will have to do more of these once we're done with the homestead area. We'll have to go back to Devil's Crossing and complete bounties until we're at Revered with Devil's Crossing. Probably by that time we'll have enough reputation increases from just killing heroes that will probably be The reason why Devil's Crossing is generally done first is because we get a lot of benefits. See, a lot of the enemies we kill are ethereals, which increases our outcast reputation. So by the time that we're done doing the Devil's Crossing bounties, there's a decent chance we'll either be at honored or close to honored with the outcast, because pretty much like half of the enemies that we're going to be encountering on the Devil's Crossing bounties are ethereals, so it kind of leads right into that. Now we just got to honored by Homestead. Of course, Homestead's bonuses come from beasts, and beasts are everywhere. This is also kind of the reason why I want to just kind of blitz through and get to Homestead at this point, because I want to pick up their writ. I want to see what kind of augments are available from them, because right now, at this particular junction, the augments will really help me. Also, there's devotion shrines along the way that I want to pick up to finish off my Eye of Dreeg and start progressing ideally to Slael's Witchfire or the Hydra, whichever one comes first. Actually, probably the Hydra. I think I'll have, and then do the Hydra for some pretty significant damage increases, and then do Slael's Witchblade for the extremely important Eldritch Fire. And then we'll see where we run from there. But with that being said, thank you all very much for joining me. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, or suggestions, please just leave them down in the comments below. I do read those, and have a great 24 hours.